Peaches, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading. This one is the career, money, work, job type one, okay? So I am using, what am I using? The Sacred Traveler and the Raven's Prophecy Tarot. Stack 1 is the fox, stack 2 is the little bunny, stack 3 is the baby chick, and at the end of each one I am going to choose 3 cards from Let Go. So there will be, not only do you choose your main stack, but then you can choose for the pick a card at the end, three cards after each reading. This is a general reading for lots of people, for the collective. So if you'd like a private reading, my Etsy page is listed below. And the way I have it set up is all the decks are listed, and you can, wow, bad slip of the tongue. And then you can pick and choose which ones you want, which decks speak to you, and you can control whether it's a little tiny reading with just 1 or 2 cards, or whether you want the whole shebang and get a whole lot. So they're timestamped below. Let's get started. All right, those of you who chose stack 3 or chose the fox, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. Share if you hear something that will help someone else. Like if you hear something that helps you. All right, your card for the week is Answering the Call. And you have the King of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Coins. All right. I'm loving this synchronicity here. See the 2 hands out like that? For whatever that means to you. So, all right, with this 2 of Swords, your decision making may be blocked. The process will remain blocked and unproductive if you continue trying to come at it with a cold and calculating mindset. So you will keep thinking of reasons to hold yourself back, reasons to tell yourself no, reasons to keep yourself in check. Just like the pros cons list is going to keep coming up without one thing coming out over the other. And so the King of Cups is the energy that's going to help you slide between these swords, or seep into the spaces in between and move, I want to say flow towards a new opportunity. He rules your emotions, rather represents your emotional rulership and sovereignty, and that how you feel about something is it's a legitimate part of the equation that the 2 of Swords here would like to exclude. And you spend too much time at your job or making a living to not be in touch with how you feel about it or how you feel while you're there. And this here is like the 6 of Coins is very even Steven energy. So it's kind of like saying all things being equal, it would be a lateral move, and that might be why it's like impossible to decide if you're just trying to make a logical choice, make a calculated choice. So yeah, it feels irritatingly deadlocked from the balance sheet perspective. So, but at the same time, therein lies your reassurance that all things being equal as they are, why not try following your heart? That's, these 2 right here. So the returns might not be monetary. They may be emotional. They may be in some kind of gratification, or they might benefit someone else materially. There's a sense of charity with the 6 of Coins. So it could be that what you do may benefit you emotionally, or, fill your cup in some way, but help someone else in a more material way that they need it. So it's like kind of like going to work for a nonprofit or starting one of your own. And as the King of Cups, you are a leader, the king of the suit, the leader. And so the call is going to come within. It's not going to be something that you're invited to. It's going to be more like this call isn't going to be on your phone or someone sending you an email, hey, do you want to come along? It's going to be something that you're going to be feeling within here. And so with all this yellow, I noticed that she's got this yellow dress on. You've got these yellow roses here. That's speaking to me about your 3rd chakra. I think that's the solar plexus chakra, your center of will and identity, goals and aspirations. And so there may be a sense here too where you might have to Google ways to keep that clear and to see if there's any blockages there so that you can hear and so that you can tap into that. So let's go ahead and get your let go. 3 cards, go ahead and set your intention for whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. And let me tune in. All right, card 1. That is the image. Let me make sure it's in frame. Make real progress by pushing aside perfection and never looking back. So yeah, this 2 of Swords, there may be a sense of seeking perfection and not being able to decide because, okay, you know how they say procrastination isn't so much about laziness or so much as a character flaw, more is about perfection, and there's a sense of being deadlocked, and if you can't do something perfect, then it's like better to not do it. It's hard to, it's like a fearfulness or a stasis or like a being stuck in place because out of fear of not being able to do it perfect, and so you don't even start or you don't do it at all, or there's like a fearful, what's the word I'm looking for? Paralysis is the word I'm looking for, like getting kind of frozen like a deer in headlights, because there isn't a perfect answer, and so that makes it very difficult to make that choice. So if you can let perfection go and follow your heart instead. Card 2, that is your image. It says, overcome the desire to tame your wildness. Teach your mind to follow your heart. How about that? Haha. Card 3. That's why I love what I do. That is your image. It says, you are willing and able and won't give in or stop hoping. Enjoy your journey to love. And that is the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups is on that journey of love, and the King of Cups has arrived, has matured in his full splendor. All right, Foxes, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, those of you who chose stack 2 or chose the adorable bunny, go ahead and like if you hear something that helps you, share if you hear something that you feel like will help someone else, and subscribe if you want to keep up with these every Saturday. Your card this week for your weekly theme is Taking Shelter. And you have the 2 of Coins, the Chariot, and the 3 of Cups. All right, so the Lantern in this reminds me very much, if you're familiar with tarot, it looks like the Hermit card to me, with being guided by the light of your inner knowing. And so with the 3 of Cups, you will have a lot of opportunities and a lot of chatter and temptations to socialize, to give stock to what other people think, to be externally focused, have an external locus of control, identity, meaning. So with the 2 of Coins, though, you need to make sure that you're only managing what you can, taking care of what you can manage on your own plate, and not taking into account the opinions and the voices of others. It's like, real quick, and this is going to be like one person maybe, there may be like an office party or an event, and it's some indicating that it may not be safe to go, like whether it's COVID or food poisoning or gossip, whatever it may be. That's like for one person, and you'll know right away if that's you. Anyway, I'm seeing that people will want to help you. I feel like there are people that are giving their advice, giving their 2 cents, and that made me laugh. 2 of Coins, 2 cents. Anyways, they're well-intentioned. No one's trying to fuck your shit up, but I think that right now it isn't what you need. I think with Chariot energy, this is a triumphant victory lap. This is having charging ahead because your head and heart are finally on the same page, knowing exactly where you're going with laser focus. And so with taking shelter, you may be making a beeline home or within. It's like with the Two of Coins, you might be looking at work-life balance and having this kind of maybe an aha moment that it hasn't been balanced, realizing you haven't been all in at home. And this week, at least, you are going to try and balance that out. It's like charging home to take care of yourself and not listening to anyone that, oh, but can't you do this? Can't you do that? Well, and it's like, no, you are just like, have your blinders on towards what you need for you. No one knows what's best for your self-care better than you. No one knows how to manage all your stresses and responsibilities better than you. So follow your gut, follow your instinct, go within, protect your energy, and do not look back and don't look to the sides. Focus, eyes on the prize. Inward. It's like you're not charging outward, you're charging home. That's what I feel like. You're just like making a beeline home, whatever that means to you. So let me tune in and set your intention, whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have your message. Okay, card 1. That is your image right there. It says you are willing and able and won't give in or stop hoping. Enjoy your journey to love. Card, no, I just need 1. Card 2. That's your image right there. Let go of yesterday, as what you do right now is more important. Card 3. That is your image. Reach, stretch, breathe, believe. What can you let go of to feel maximum joy? All right, bunnies, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. All right, so go ahead and like if you hear something that helps you today, and share if you hear something that you feel like is going to help someone else, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to keep up with these every Saturday. If you chose the baby chick, your weekly theme is Wondrous Universe. And what did I drop here? You have the Moon, the Devil, and the Queen of Coins. All right. I love how it says walk in beauty, and that is exactly what the Queen of Coins does. That is like the definition of the Queen of Coins activity and how she moves through life, is walking in beauty. Anyway, that was a side note. Out of the 3 stacks, this is the one I feel like you're most likely to be an artist or an aesthetician of some kind. So you are, and the Devil represents, in this context, inauthenticity. And it's not saying that you're being inauthentic, but more that to safeguard about presenting work that is motivated by what you think will sell or will be marketable, what you think will be palatable even. The Devil, when it comes to art, is going to be like what happens when someone gets popular making covers. Like if you're a musician, you're making covers of someone else's songs and you gain a following, and then you try to release original work and people reject it because that's not what they expect of you. So it's going to be talking about being who you are from the get-go and setting clear expectations of, who you are out of the gate. With the Moon, it's here telling me that you have incredible inspiration rattling around in your subconscious, that bringing that into your artistic expression will create like a beauty that touches everyone on a deeply personal level. It's like because you're tapping into the collective unconscious, and it's going to touch people in ways that they're not going to really understand and that no one ever has before. People can feel seen in a very interesting and deep way. I wish I could think of a better synonym for deep, but that's all that's coming. It's like you're bringing something from the shadows and giving it exquisite form. The Devil is going to entice you to edit, to airbrush, to play tricks with the viewer, to create a highly curated version of what you do and what you're trying to say. Like all the tricks, like Instagram models, the way they pose just so to make it look like when they sit down they don't have a belly, or they use light to make sure that you don't think they have cellulite. It's your rawness that is going to speak to viewers or to listeners. You have an uncanny ability to see beauty in unexpected places, in the mundane, in what culturally we like to banish into the margins. So this week, even if you don't begin the work, even if you aren't actually doing it, this magician, it looks like he's gathering inspiration. And the Queen of Pentacles is very tactile. So I feel like you have your hands in the dirt, in the dough, in the clay, as it were. And it's like grounding activities that clear your mind so that the voices from your shadow can speak. And so just experience your world from this lens, that Queen of Pentacles lens, viscerally and tuned into your senses on a search for the unusual. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Let me go ahead and get your 3 let go cards. Go ahead and set your intention for whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. And let me tune in. Wait. Okay, card 1. That is your very pretty image, and it says, you are royal, you are sovereign, honor this, and let go of those who do not acknowledge it. Sovereign, there you go. That's your queen right there. And when it says let go of people who did not acknowledge it, and the devil, that's going to be, you're not going to want to, don't waste time trying to please people that aren't for you and that you're not for. You want true fans. You want to touch people truly and deeply, not just make something that's pretty and ephemeral. Card 2 is, there's your image. Let go of fear through meditation. Purify yourself so you are a magnet for your true heart's desires. Card 3. There's your image. Fragrant are the flowers that bloom when you smile and let go. All right, chicks. Like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you.